Hey everyone, it's Adam coming at you. We are at beautiful World's End State Park. We are going to try to conquer the Loyalsock Link Loop. I'm here by myself, so it's a one-man show, and we're going to see how far we can get. Not even sure. Let's see what time it is. I'm hoping to make it to at least Soane's Pond before dark. It is now 20 to 3, so if we get a good pace we should be able to make it I think it's 10 miles from here to get there. So let's get going and we'll see how we make out. Well, we're probably about a little less than half a mile into the trail, and you can see we got this nice flowing stream behind me. Luckily it's been wet for the past couple weeks, so we shouldn't have any problem with getting water. But I don't know if you can see, but this is what we have to look forward to. Climbing that. That's practically straight up. So, it's gonna be fun. It's hot out today. I had to shed a little bit of weight in the parking lot once I added all my water. I'll get into that a little bit later on. Probably when we get to camp, explain everything that I did. But yeah, so it's warm out. It's got to be over 80 degrees right now, and the humidity's pretty high. So, well, we're just gonna continue on our way, and probably next stop is gonna be the Overlook at High Rock. So, stop there, get a drink, and then continue on the Loyalsock Trail. All right, everyone, we're up at the lookout on High Rock Trail, overlooking the World's End Visitor Center. We're going to be hiking down that side of the mountain tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, if not Sunday. There's the Loyalsock River down there. Right down there is where I parked the truck. As you can see, there's the swimming hole and the bridge. So, just stopped to get a drink of water and cool off for a minute. That's a steep climb, but I took it really slow. I figured I'm not in a race today. I'm going to try and take my time. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm by myself, so we're going to. There's a bug in the lens. Just gonna take my time. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully have a nice safe trip. So we're gonna just wait here. I'm gonna take another drink of water and continue on our way. Well, I think we got the majority of our elevation done for today. Now we are on the kind of the high plateau, walking. I do know that there is I believe 2 small climbs that we're gonna have before we get to Soane's Pond. So right now I'm just kind of trying to cruise and make some miles before the bugs are killing me. Make some miles before the nightfall. So we're just cruising along here, and I think I may have to grab my head net. It's getting a little brutal here, but just gonna keep on trucking and see how we come out. Well, we made it to Ken's window. It's right here behind me. We're at just about mile 50 on the Loyalsock itself. Not really sure how much farther we have to go. I'm just trying to enjoy the hike, trying to relax. I have to learn how to relax more. I get too tensed up, trying to set goals, saying we have to make it here by nightfall. You know, I just need to relax. Nice breeze. It's cooling off a little bit, so I'm still sweating a bit, but we're still looking okay. I ended up having to get some bug spray because the bugs were killing me, but they're not nearly as bad now that I sprayed that on me. So, as you can see, here's the sign for Ken's window, and here's the view. It's kind of growing in, but you probably can't see it because of the different, there you go. Pretty nifty. So, well, we're gonna continue on our way and see if we can make it. This is the campsite here that Donnie and I stayed at last time we did this trail. And as you can see, that Widowmaker is still there. Look at that. That's almost dangerous. Well, it is dangerous, but well, it's still early. We're gonna continue on our way. I think I'm gonna stop right up here at the falls and filter some water, so that way I have some for tonight, because I'm not sure exactly where we're stopping. So I'm just gonna keep on going. I'll filter some water and we'll get back to you in a little while. Every so often on the Loyalsock, you will come across these trail registers here. First time I saw it, I thought it was a fire extinguisher. But logbook, everything like that. So I'm going to sign it, you know, shamelessly plot in my YouTube channel and go from there. Oh, we're on a little bit of a road hike here. We're gonna go up here a little ways, and then it's about 4/10 of a mile to Ann's Bridge, and then after that about 1.3 miles to Someone's Pond. So we're looking, you know, maybe just a little over 2 miles. Then we'll decide if we want to camp or not, depending on time. So, oh well. I'm starting to get tired. I have to think. Worked the morning and drove all the way out here, and now doing this. And I don't do this stuff every day, so I'm whooped. So, oh well. Well, guys, we made it to Someone's Pond. Beautiful. Check this out. I should have brought my fishing pole, but pretty hot out. I had to put the bug net on before because it was getting pretty darn bad. So well, what I've decided is, since I'm such a glutton for punishment, sunsets in 1 hour 20 minutes. I'm gonna make it down. I'm gonna go down to the river. It's a good portion of it is downhill from here that I could see according to the GPS. So hoping I can make it there in an hour. I'll set camp up, cook some dinner, and I'll be on our way. So we're gaining. We're getting there. Nice little rock overhang here. Sorry for the shaky camera, but I'm getting a little tired. And somebody built a little hut or something right here. Pretty nifty. Oh look, there's a big one up there. Nice. I'm not going up there because I need to keep making time. As you can see, the trail goes on this way. We just had to do a little bit of rock climbing to get down, but yeah, we're working on it. Well, check it out, guys. We made it. Just under an hour. So we have plenty of time to set camp up. I don't know if there's people fishing or if there's people camping because there's a few cars over there. Let's see how it looks. But the good old Loyalsock. I'm excited. I can't wait to take a break. Lay back in the hammock for a little while, make some dinner. It's gonna be awesome. Yes. Alright, we made it. Time to set up camp. Alright, let's take a look at our GPS data here. So good, going to tracks, current track. Let's see, view map. 10.4 miles. Wow. That is pretty freaking nuts. This is probably the most I've ever done in one day. And not even a day. 3/4 of a day, half a day, whatever you want to call it. But my calves are screaming right now. I need to sit and relax for just a bit. I'm going to put the hammock up here and lay back in that. Maybe get some water boiling so that way we can make some supper, which I believe supper's gonna be, was it chicken and rice teriyaki or something like that? A mountain house meal. So, whoo, got a beautiful view here. Let's check this out. Got the river right there. Oh, a bug across the screen, did you see that? So, luckily it's supposed to cool off, so the bugs should kind of go away. So, I have probably one blister on my foot. Yep, right there on my little toe. I felt it getting hot, but... And, let's see, this foot here. Oh. Looks okay. I was getting a hot spot right back here on my callus, but it seems to be okay, so that's not bad. One blister for the entire day. So, well, I'm pooped. I'm gonna start getting camp set up, and I will get back to you in a little bit. Well, starting to boil up some water here to make some dinner. It's going to be chicken teriyaki with rice and vegetables. Ought to be good. Sounds good, especially now because I'm starving. But tonight I'm sporting the War Bonnet Traveler hammock with the Costco down quilt, under quilt, and I have my Snug Pack jungle blanket, which I'm using that as a top quilt. I have the Yukon Outfitters X pillow. That's right there. And this is my my homemade bug net. I guess you could kind of say it's a Frankie style, but I kind of just made it myself. What this material is the Coglong's bug net, and I just cut it apart and made it to the the way I want it. It's got a small opening on the bottom that you kind of squeeze into and kind of zip shut. Now, you could call me lazy if you want to, but I am not putting the tarp up tonight. There's no chance of rain, and I just don't feel like it. I've done it before, so I'm just gonna sleep like this. But it's gonna be nice. It's a beautiful area. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna eat some supper, and probably lay down and pass out because I am beat. So, oh, like I was saying before, right before I packed my bag last night. I came home from work and I put the scale on it real quick, and with water, I was right at like 29.5 pounds, and I did not want to lug that. So when I got here, I shed some weight by getting rid of some of my food because I was expecting to be out here for 3 days, so I had 3 days worth of food. But after I thought about it, I figured I could do the loop in, 2 days. So to be on the safe side, I do have like, an extra packet of ramen noodles and 2 packets of oatmeal, just in case I had to stay out longer. So I'd have something to eat, along with the meal replacement bar and a couple Cliff Bars. So I got rid of some of my food. I took some of my clothes out. I took out my rain cover for my backpack, and I also took out my raincoat. I didn't have my scale to see what they brought it down to, but I'm going to say it's right around 25, 26 pounds. So a lot better than 30. So, but the pack's going to be even lighter tomorrow because I'm eating food tonight, and I'll eat food for breakfast. For breakfast, I have biscuits and gravy. That's probably the only breakfast type of freeze-dried meal that I've come to like so far. So, well, let me check my water here, and we will get back to you later on. Good morning. Oh, it's about 6:30. Just got up a few minutes ago. Oh, man. Oh, sorry for the shakiness. A little chilly. It's like 50 degrees right now. And, just a little damp, so I had to get my coat on because I got a little chilly here. But, oh, well. If you guys have never been out here, you definitely got to come out. This is an amazing area. Scenery, how it is. Look at that. Where I am right now, this is all free camping and it's road accessible. Oh, well. Alright, well, I'm going to get packed up and decide. I don't know whether I'm going to make a hot breakfast or if I'm just going to eat one of my meal bars and continue on my way. So, we'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, I'm all packed up here. Just getting ready to go. One thing I want to mention is I'm wearing these. I just got them the other day. They are Under Armour tights. Right? Take a look here. Now, granted, I may look like a fool wearing them, but I treated them with permethrin, and they are awesome. I don't think I'm ever going to hike without them in the summertime again. These are, like I said, it's Under Armour heat gear tights, and it's awesome. I had they're moisture wicking. When you're walking, it's hot. You don't have the sweat dripping down your legs. You don't have bugs landing on you. It's great. Like I said, I may look like a fool wearing them, but I don't care. I'm comfortable. So, just a little tip. They were on sale, I think, for $26 for a pair. So I bought one pair just to try it out, and I may go buy another. But oh man, especially like yesterday, it was really hot out, and my my whole general area down there stayed nice and dry. No chafing, no nothing like that. So it was pretty sweet. Oh well, all right, we're gonna get loaded up here and get on our way. Whew. All right, we're about probably a little more than a mile in. Stopped at this cute little waterfall here. Just taking a couple second break, and had to walk along the river quite a bit, and the rocks are pretty slippery. I slipped twice. Luckily I caught myself with my poles, but it's turning out good so far. I'm enjoying it. So I'm just gonna take a second here before I continue up this monstrosity of a mountain. Alright, we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Whew. I think we're making some decent time. I'm not too sure, but seems like we are. We had some pretty good elevation gain after that last time I spoke to you guys, and walked on top of a ridge on an old logging road for a while, and now we're kind of just meandering through the woods. So, oh man, yeah, I'm enjoying this backpacking. Just recently got into it, I don't know, 2 years ago, something on the lines of that. No, I've always been an avid camper. Always loved camping. Ever since I was a kid, I'd always be pitching the tent in the backyard and sleeping out. But with the and you know, we used to go out on the four-wheelers. Me and my friends would go for a weekend. Sometimes we go for a week at a time. But I never understood backpacking. I didn't understand how you could take everything that you need with you on your back without dying. Bugs are starting to get bad, but not dying, but you know, I never thought that you could carry everything that you need on your back, and it always kind of baffled me a little bit. But I'm learning as we go along. Now, funny thing is, I use a hammock. I don't use a tent when I'm backpacking, and ever since I was young, I've always, whenever we'd go camping up in the woods with my friends and stuff like that, rarely ever did I take a tent. I always took a hammock. Now, granted, it was one of those cotton hammocks that you'd hang in your yard, but, let me switch hands here, it's getting tired. I didn't know anything about it. I used to hang just one of those cheap camouflage $10 tarps that you get at, you know, Tractor Supply or Harbor Freight. One of those cheap cotton hammocks, and sleep like that with a sleeping bag. And I always wondered why I was cold. Never heard about, you know, having an underquilt or anything, insulation underneath you like that, which I probably would have eventually figured it out, but I got out of the loop for a while. Like I said, as you guys all know, I have a camper, and we did a lot of camping like that. Went to the beach, went to Maine, started out with a pop-up, and then we graduated to the bigger camper. And you know, one thing that really irks me a little bit is when people will say, you know, you tell them that you're car camping, they're like, oh, that's not car camping. Or if you're camping in a camper, oh, that's not, you know, that's not camping. You have to be a backpacker, or you got to do this, or you got to do it this way. You know what? I don't care. I really don't care what kind of camping you do. just as long as you're getting outside into the woods and going camping. I don't care if you're in a car, I don't care if you're in a tent, I don't care if you're with a backpack, I don't care if you're in a camper or a pop-up, you name it, I don't care. I don't care if you park your car somewhere in the woods and you sleep in the back seat. Camping is camping. As long as you're getting in the woods, you're camping. And amenities, yeah, it's nice to have amenities, but it's also nice to not have amenities. I sometimes like to see what I could get away with, which that's kind of what backpacking is all about right now. And I'm a bigger guy, I know that. I'm trying to lose weight. I've been big pretty much my whole life. So I'm finding this way to kind of get some good exercise also. So my the most I've ever weighed was around 240. Right now I'm down around 228. So we'll try to I'm gonna try working on that. You know, I've been eating better. I'm not eating as much junk as I've have in the past. Trying to cut back on sugar. I don't buy cookies or anything like that. I've been eating salads every day for lunch, which I'm kind of getting sick of eating grass. But you know the drill. But yeah, just trying to be a little bit healthier. You know what I mean? Because the less you weigh, the more you can move. So, but wouldn't you know it? I left my rain gear at the truck, like I said yesterday, and it's raining right now. My arm's getting tired, so I may be getting floppy with the camera. So, alright, I'm going to take a break. That was my rant for a little while. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. You know, I thought I was moving really slow, but I checked my GPS and my moving average is 2.5 miles an hour, so I think that's pretty good. For me, anyway. But I'll tell you what, my uphill ascents are ridiculously slow, because I think that's why we failed with this trip last time. We knew what to expect as in our elevation gains and losses and our mountainous ascents, but we weren't ready for it, and we were trying to trudge up those hills as fast as possible. And I think we just kind of blew ourselves out, if you know what I mean. I keep losing the trail markers. Quick tip, if you're going and you don't see a trail marker ahead of you, just turn around. I see one on the tree right there behind me, so apparently I am going in the right direction still. I have to say, this trail has been a little precarious with needing to look at the trail markers, because there's a few places I really didn't know where to go, and luckily I was able to see the markers and was able to follow them. So, oh, my arm's getting tired again. Let's switch. There you go. How's that look? Some nice lush vegetation. Today is May 20th, 2017. So we came out yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, and I left work half day early. Drove out here and hit the trail. This is going to be quite an accomplishment on my part. I've never done anything this difficult, per se. You know, I've hiked trails and done all that stuff and day hiked, but doing a backpacking trip, like I said, 10.5 miles yesterday with all those that elevation gain. I think it was like 1,700 feet of elevation gain that I did yesterday, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for somebody that doesn't do it all the time, yeah, that was a lot. Now granted, on the Delaware Water Gap when we were day hiking, we've done like 1,000-footers, but still, that's quick and painful, and then it's over with. For this was just monotonous, just kept on going and going and going. So, oh well, I'm enjoying it though. So the rain has pretty much subsided. I'm 4.5 miles into this trail, and it's supposed to be 7 miles back to the truck, so we'll see how it goes. We'll probably get back to you at the Canyon Vista. Take it easy. Still trudging along here. Not doing bad. I'm getting sore, tired. I hurt, but it's a good hurt, you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where you feel like you did a good job, you know? So I need to learn how to relax more. I work in green energy and landfill gas reclamation, and on our site we have 42 pieces of equipment that we have to maintain and keep running, and it's just a constant battle. Everything's quick. So I'm used to running and keep moving. You know what I mean? And I need to learn to calm down and just take my time when I'm out here in the woods. I did slow my pace up just a little bit, just for that reason. Let me switch arms here. I have a stick pick. I don't know where the heck I put it. I have to find it. It would make these videos a lot easier because my arms get heavy. We made it. Check it out. Friggin' beautiful, isn't it? Now, where we started yesterday was right down there. And if you look closely, I'm gonna zoom in more, you can see there's right there. Let's see. I know it's
right there.
Hold on, let me put it on.
That's High Knob Overlook right there. It's where we were yesterday. It's where we started.
Gonna go down the bank here. Not here, but the trail goes that way. Go down through. We're gonna cross the road right there near that Y, and then walk the riverbank down back to the truck. So we're almost there. But I'm taking a break. I'm taking 10 minutes. I'm gonna have a Cliff Bar and some water and sit and relax for a few. Check this out. This is beautiful, guys. Awesome. I wouldn't mind coming here in the summertime and playing on this little natural water slide. Look, there's a little tiny dip pool right there. That's pretty neat. This is awesome. Check that out. Well, everyone, I am pleased to announce that we made it. We conquered. Must have been a stick. We conquered the Loyalsock link loop. 17 miles, so it's more than 17 miles. Let's see. Right now we are at 8.17, so you're looking at 19.5 miles, a little bit more than that, almost 20. So I am thrilled that I got to do this. I'm hurting, I'm sore. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, but I have to go to a party tonight, so it's gonna be interesting. So, hope guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the trail.